What up, all my Floridians? So Florida has some new laws that start today on October 1st. So you want to run through them? Let's run through them real quick. Harsher penalties for fleeing the police. Now, really, the police ain't supposed to be chasing people. But if they chase you illegally, you're going to get a penalty for fleeing from them illegally. So stop running from the police. Y'all causing a lot of accidents out here. Real talk. The Tristan Murphy Act addresses the treatment of mentally ill individuals in the justice system, so they should have a better treatment. Because previously, y'all do whatever y'all want to them, y'all treat them just like regular people. That ain't never been right. So, Child Luring and Trafficking Act, we got a lot of room for improvement on that. Don't forget, Epstein stuff started here in Florida. So this act makes trafficking children under 12 a death penalty, which it don't matter what the age is, it all should be a death penalty. I don't care. The protection for court officials, it raises the penalties for people who send threats to judges and court officials. There's a lot going on in the courts of Florida. A lot of scheming and scamming and lies. So the outcome of that is a lot of retaliation happening out here on these streets. So hopefully the judges will tighten up and the people will handle their sentences better. Harsher punishment for tampering with monitoring devices, court ordered monitoring devices. So no more popping them things off and putting them on a dog, a cat, or the ferret. Troopers Law. Now, the Troopers Law makes it a felony to abandon a pet and leave it on the side of a highway, especially during evacuations. Now, you may think this is silly, but it was a crazy amount of pets right on side of Highway 75 found during the last evacuation. Way too many. So people just throwing their dogs out, tying them to the gate, and leaving Florida, going to Georgia, or wherever they were trying to go. But they couldn't take the dog. It's crazy. Now, will our rent go down? That's the question. It was going to be the end of business rent tax. All right. So they'll no longer have a tax. The landlords will no longer have a tax on what they're paying on their property and their business. So hopefully that'll affect our rent. DUI, BUI. So if you get to an accident or some type of issue happens while you're driving or boating under the influence, you're required to take a breathalyzer. If you refuse, that becomes a second degree misdemeanor. And the super speedy law, so no longer getting tickets for doing 50 miles or more above the stated miles per hour you should be doing. Now you're going to jail. So reckless driving will send you to jail now. It's your dog D. Pray like share. Ain't no manual.